Hello and welcome to furryearsworld, where we are back on the jolly old Sky Factory doing Manakawak thing. Last time we were here, we were making the rancher and the veterinary station, which I've now placed in an area over here. I have deduced with my tool of many joys here that this box is sufficiently sized. In fact, it might be a little bit, erroneous. There's an overlap in there. That's all that really matters. There's nothing going on outside there. Something might wander into it. We could always make it a bit bigger if you felt like it, but it's generally the right size. I didn't realise that it was operating directly in front of it. There are spaces in there where animals could hide, aren't there? Maybe what we need to do is pull this out like that. Drop through the floor like that. It's all in the master plan, all in the master plan. Pop that back in there. We need something in there, don't we? Otherwise we can't place this bad boy back down. Pop him there. Did we put all the fences? No, we didn't put all the fences away. What sort of idiot would we be if we put all the fences away? There we go. So that should do what it needs to do in there, hopefully. Hopefully it doesn't need clear line of sight, otherwise things could be a problem. Crisis? It could be, crisis time. And now we've got a properly functioning box. That's perfect. That's exactly what we wanted. We need some dirt, though. I think I've got dirt over here. You'll notice that the apples box has gone. And that's because of stuff and reasons. I've routed it through the ME system, sort of thing. I needed the apples in the ME system so I can auto-craft syringes for this thing. Yes, this thing. Which needs a hole underneath it, but it should be easy enough to find that. It should be relatively easy enough to find that. Just drop down through a hole here, bounce around a bit. That might be it. There we go. That's the machine. That needs power, and that needs some ME going to it. And then fence. 1, 2, 3. Fence. Should be another machine there. By George, there is. That needs liquid coming out of it. And power. I think there might be a problem with beef related issue. I don't know, but we will see. There may be a beef related issue. If there is a beef related issue, we'll cross that beefy bridge when we get to it, but we need to get ME over here is a primary objective, and I think we're gonna have to bring it from underneath here somewhere. So we'll just blam a hole through the floor, kind of round about. We're right in the corner here, aren't we? So we'll blam it through there. That's not, perfect. There is nothing there. But that's okay. We've got flight. So we're going to bring it off the side of this and run it that way. That's the plan. So we need dense ME denseness. I hear a spider. I'm not worried. We need dense ME denseness. DEN. It should be a craftable. Yeah. How many of them do we need? Can you make me? I mean, I'm going to be asking a lot here. Next. Start. Can you do that? It's made me 10. I should be grateful for that. I'm not really. How are my Certus quartz crystals? Fluix crystals is 274. We might push dense a little more then. We might push it up to 20 if we can. It says we can, so we're going to do it. Might take a little bit longer to knock together. So let's start laying the 10 that we've got. Yeah, so we've got the farming tools and things in place. If we come one more, then we don't need to use any shielding, do we? But then if we come one more, we're wasting of these mighty resources. We need shielding here. And I don't think we've got any covers on us. I don't think does being having the covers. Do you have any covers? CO. No. Where'd all the covers go? I'm sure I have more covers than that. Oh well, that's fine. It's not a problem. Have I still got the diamond pickaxe? The diamond saw? Yes, I've still got the diamond saw. That's fine. That's all well and good. Let's just not. I mean, I've changed my HUD, so things look a little less ass. which is a good thing. Things that look ass are not good things. So that should give me 16 covers. Nice. It's kind of what we wanted. You can have the diamond saw back. Are we out of power? Oh, good God. The reactor's shut down. I told you not to do this, reactor. You're supposed to have turned the damn thing on. Ugh, honestly. Turn the reactor on. Honestly. We don't need that sort of shenanigans, reactor. It just, when you first start up the server, it does not like to work properly. It's all kinds of floopy. And floopy's not good. If you know anything about anything, you'll know that floopy is not good. Dense. 10 more. Cool, because we've used 5. We might need even more than that. But it'll get us so far and no farther. So we need that to be there. I think. That should do the trick. And then we can come along here and not connect up, which is the important bit. We're running underneath this cable, so we should be relatively safe there. We've got 11 more. That's good. Bring the dents this way. It should run nicely past the reactor, only the reactor's upstairs, so we're not worried about that too much. That brings us to there, and we've got to get to there, so we should be able to do that with just straight up ME cable. If we need to extend it further in future, we can do. We've got options. We've got options. ME cable. There's 3 in there, which is literally no use. Make me 40 of them. And we're going to need a fluid import bus. We've already got a fluid import bus. We can move the tank that we currently have working, which is fine. We need export bus. I think it's an export bus. Can you make me an export bus? That'd be epic. And we're going to need probably just a chest to start with, just a chest, just so we can dump off. If it does dig up beef, we just need to bin the beef. What are we running in power-wise over there? What is this? This is hardened. So we could do with tapping off that. So we could do with a bit more hardened if we've got it. If we've got it, H-A-R-D. Hardened, no. And we don't actually have a recipe for it. Flux duct. No, we don't actually have a recipe for hardened flux duct. That's interesting. H-A-R-D, hardened. Now I've changed the UI. I honestly can't actually see anything. Hardened energy cell. Where's the flux ducts? There's a flux duct, isn't it? What are you? Tell me what you are. You are a hardened flux duct. So why am I not seeing you when I search for hard? F-L-U-X. Flux duct. Gold-plated flux duct. Flux duct. Hardened flux duct. Really? Leadstone flux duct. What the hell's going on with the flux ducts then? Leadstone flux duct. H-A-R-D. Hardened flux duct. We have got 5 of them. What's that all about? Looks like it's changed its thingy. I'm hoping that doesn't show on the screen what's just popped up on my screen. I got a bloop bloop. I'm kind of hoping that doesn't show up on screen, but we'll see. Hardened flux duct. So we need to go bosh, and that enables us to make a few more of them bad boys. I kind of need to fill these with destabilized redstone now, do I? No, I don't. I should just be able to use these as and when and how I feel. So if we take power straight up the bottom here. Hello. Could we do this thing? Could we? That's going to sever the connection there. We can't do that. We actually can't do that, so we'll need to just bring that out of there. I don't know where that went. Where did that go? That was hopping around all over the place like a crazy banshee. Okay, we'll bring that to there, and then we'll bring it along like this. And that can tap on there. Let's disconnect that for now, just in case it suddenly starts doing something. Because that's the veterinary station, isn't it? That's the one that we need to import things into. Oh, this is a mess. So we're going to need to take the ME that we're bringing up there into there. So we'll bring the ME up there instead, I think. Which means we need another dirt to go into hole. Kinda. Oh no, it's not, is it? It's cobble. Cobble's what we need. We done got none cobble. Interesting. Interesting that we done got none cobble. So it's okay to power up the veterinary station. The one we can't afford to power up is the rancher, because then it will start ranching like Billio, and the cows will just hate me forever. Only there are no cows in there, so you know it's fine. That's an okay thing. So we can actually afford to hook this up and have it running. So let's do that. Let's do this thing. That goes like that. Then we can bring this along here like this, and then in there like that. So those two are now hooked up and doing the do. They should be powered and running. Hardened flux duct again. Taking a bit of a pounding, but what can you do? Did we get our ME cables? Yes, we did. We got 40 of the bad boys. So that gives us a grande total of 43. And did we get our export bus? EX. ME export bus. Nice. We could do with a crafting card on this. CARD. Do we have fuzzy card? Basic card. I think it's a basic card and a crafting table. I think that's it. So if we put the crafting table and basic card in, we get the crafting card. Excellent. Because we just want to tell this thing. I've told the system how to make syringes. So this is the one that needs the syringes. So we want the export bus on the side of this. And we want to drop down, I'm guessing, there-ish. Is that right? No, that's wrong. There-ish. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, you can't get everything right first time, can you? You just can't do it. So that comes... Whoop. Ooh, oh, crisis. Okay, this isn't going well. This isn't there we go. It's not dignified, that. And we can do that, and we can do that, and we can bring this down here. Can't we? Is that a thing we can do? Yeah, it's a thing we can do. And this comes down and underneath. We can also use this to... What the hell? Why are you floating there? Come with me. You shouldn't be floating. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Oh, this whole flying lark. You know, I'm not used to it. I'm not a bird. I wasn't born with wings. I know I've got, like, the divine look of an angel, but I wasn't born with wings. So we need to bring this from over here. Like so. And tap it onto there. And it's in line. Perfect. And then we need to bring a little bit further. And I don't know where... No, we don't need to bring it a little bit further, do we? Oh, I may have just wasted them. I wonder if we can actually get them back in any way kind of reliably. Well, that works, but it's an expensive way of doing things. Let's try the pickaxe. Come on, break. Yeah. It works, but, you know, it's slow and tedious. The wrench is much better of a machine, but I kind of ruined that option for myself a little bit. Now let's just hop it around the corner. This is where I need to go up. So we need to bring this cable over here. We should have enough cably to do this. Nope, that's wrong. Let's just land and break that off. Like so, and then up we go, and along. Where's my hole? Wait, where's my hole? It's here. So we need to pipe out of there into a tank, which could be up here. We'll get there. Don't you worry none. And then the tank can be sitting on top of the fluid import bus. Like that. I think that works. I kind of think that works. It might work. It's got 2 chances. We need to put the crafting card in there. In the thing upstairs. Where's the quickest way around? Over here somewhere. Oops, I'm stuck on something. Oops, I'm stuck on the reality of time and space. So, in here, in this little fella, we need the crafting card. And we want crafting behavior. Use stocked items or craft items while exporting. Okay. And what we want in there are the health syringes. HEA. Craft me one of them, please. It should be fairly straightforward. There we go. Health syringe. You can have your ME cable back. And we need a fluid duct. FLU. Leadstone. Hardened flux duct. Temperate fluid duct. Hardened fluid duct is what we actually need. We'll take a servo as well, just in case. We don't need to filter on this bad boy, but we do need to turn it on and leave it on. Right, let's grab our tank from over here. Grab tank and grab fluid import bus. Nice job. So, fluid import bus is there. And that needs to sit on top of that. And then tanks needs to sit on top of that. And then hardened fluid duct. Why did I only bring one? No, we can't bring out of the side, can we? We have to bring out of the top. So we'll bring out of the top on this one, I think. We will throw a servo on there. Like so. And we will just make it pump. Just make it pump like Billy-O. I like that it's got a 400 tick timeout on that. That's fine. That'll milk a cow every 400 ticks or so. And that should be... It's not an unreasonable amount. Hardened... Hardened... Fluid duct. Ah, we're going to need more of these bad boys. How do you make hardened fluid duct then? FLUI. Fluid duct. Hardened fluid duct is Invar and fused quartz. I thought I'd had a recipe for this. FLUI. I don't have a recipe for this. Okay. QUAR. Quartz glass. Craft me, I don't know, 10 of them? Okay, that works. And then we just want that and some Invar. Invar. We've got 6 Invar left. Okay. That's not a lot. Invar, quartz glass, Invar. Why that not work? Isn't that what it told me it was? Hardened fluid duct. Oh. Lead. Alright, okay. I can do that. LEA. We should have a lot of lead. There we go. That's what we're after. Should we take 12? Yeah, we'll take 12, just to be on the safe side. I don't want to be cut short here at all. So, now, we just run the hardened fluid duct from on top of there, across here. This should give us room to walk underneath as well. I always like a system that you can walk underneath. So, that'll suck a fluid out, bop, in there, and that will go into the system, and then we can have the chest on the back for the beef. If the beef becomes an issue, we can always do something about it. This now needs to be exporting health syringes. Okay, it's filling up with health syringes. That's good. We may have to pull damaged health syringes out of there. I don't know. It would be helpful if we got the syringes back. It would save a bit of effort and construction, because, I mean, it takes a lot of plastic to make those syringes. Really does take a lot of plastic. So the health syringe can go back in there. I think we're just about ready for a cow to test this on. So let's grab a thingy. One of these, a golden lasso, and let's see if we can test this on a cow that we don't care about. A cow that's not... we don't want to do that, though, do we? Let's grab a cow. Let's grab... let's grab our molten signalum cow. he can go in here. There, like that. And that should mean he got molten signalum out of there. Excellent. So that worked. And how's your health then, old bean? You're fully healed. That's good. So let's try another cow in there as well. Let's try actually one of our precious cows. Our rare jewels of a cow. Bob. Are you going to get milked? Obviously it needs to wait till it's finished its work cycle. There should be nothing in the pipes. Have you been milked? Have you been milked? 0 ticks on cooldown. 0 ticks on cooldown. Ooh, which one's it going to go for then? If they're both on 0 ticks for cooldown. I don't know which one it's going to milk. Is it going to pick it randomly? Let's keep an eye on the tank. It's about to go. Which one did it milk? It must have done something now. Might just take a while for the fluid to come round. I don't want to take my eyes off that tank. They're both fully healed. I don't think anything came out of there. What's going on in here? So it does give the empty syringes back. So we kind of need an export bus, an import bus on that pulls out empty syringes, that filters empty syringes. But why aren't you milking my cows, baby? Why are you no milking my cow? Nothing in the chest. I don't get why it's not milking the cows. But it ain't, is it? Alright. Maybe it's the fact that there's 2 different types of cow in here that's confusing it. Let's get him out for now. And pop him in there. Go back to just the signalum. I mean, it may be the case that we have to run a whole bank of these rancher and thingy-majiggies to make this system work properly, but I don't know. I don't know. I actually do not know. But if this works again, how long till it goes? Just a few ticks. Let's see what happens. Did we get anything out of it this time? It was strange. It went first time. First time I put it in there, it did the job. Now it just seems to be clogged. Why are you clogged? If I break this chest out. I haven't got my hoe, so I can't break anything wood easy. It should just spew junk out the back, shouldn't it? The tank's empty. Energy's full. Works okay. So why the hell is it not doing the job it's supposed to do? No clue. Actually, no. Hey, it did it that time. Okay. And it doesn't actually upset its tick. So that's good. So every 400 ticks it gets a fluid. So we just need to work out how to do multiple cows at once. But for now, from furryearsworld, I think that will do. Ta-ta!